Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Umineko. Had kind of a abrupt end at the last episode, but I was getting pretty tired. And I'm a little bit tired tonight, but not as tired as I was last time, so we should be able to maybe do a little bit more. We'll see. Anyway, they were talking here that it looked like they faked the age of Leon, or whoever this character is. I'm still slightly confused by it, but whoever the Leon is in the world where Leon isn't raised by Natsui, by 3 years so that Kinzo wouldn't know that it was Leon. And that's pretty much where we left off.
金蔵が果たしてベアトリーチェの子を子として受け入れられるや否や、適齢になるまでを福音の家で過ごさせ、幼き使用人として呼び寄せる。父も子も互いに互いを知らない。源氏は思った。もしも真に親子の愛情があるならば、金蔵はこの子に亡き母と娘の面影を見るだろう。そして誰に明かされずとも親子の絆を取り戻せるに違いない。そう思った。あるいはその時はやがて自然に訪れるだろう。その時に父と子に真実を話せばよい。その日がやがて訪れることを信じて、源氏は何も知らせず教えず、運命の日を待ちながらベアトリーチェの子を見守るのである。
And time continued to pass. Days slid by as he quietly watched over Beatrice's child. Oh man, that kills me. I was so close to a good stopping spot. Ow. Oh well. Like I said, I'm not doing as bad as I was the other day. I got a bit more energy, so I think we can do a bit more. We'll see though. We'll see how much we can get through.
ヤス、あんたちびぼうきどうしたの？
窓枠掃除用に使ってなかったっけ？
Ah. A small broom is a small, thin broom that looks like a large paintbrush. We use it to clear out the dust in small corners, like window frames. It's one of the cleaning tools I was put in charge of.
しっかりしなさいよ。あんたに任せたでしょ。何やってんのよ、どんくさい。
ほら、急いで探しておいで。奥様に見つかる前に。急いで。
どうした？ヤスがちびぼうきまたどこかでなくしてきたのよ。こいつ物をなくす天才。
だからヤスに物を持たすなといつも言っている。そいつはそそっかしいからいつも物をなくす。
一生懸命やってるんだからそんなこと言っちゃいけません。ほら、急いで探してらっしゃい。待ってるから。
Okay. Not wanting to hear the servants complain even more, I spun around and headed off. If you lose a tool, you get in trouble. If no one knows who did it, we all get yelled at. So one of them will probably tell Madam that it was my fault. Still, it's my fault that I lost it in the first place. I wonder when I lost it. When? We cleaned out the entire chapel today. The chapel is a large building behind the mansion. However, no one ever goes near it normally. Even so, we are ordered to clean the chapel a few times each year. Kinzo calls it a sacred building, so Natsui is very strict about it. We clean every little nook and cranny from top to bottom. It had taken all day. I had been in charge of cleaning the window frames, but I had also been given many smaller tasks. While those small jobs kept me busy, I'd completely forgotten the small broom, and I must have left it lying around somewhere. I began to hate myself for it. This isn't the first time this has happened. It happens all the time. Every time I set something down, it always disappears. It goes somewhere else. Vanishes. I've come to think that these might be pranks by the witch Beatrice. The ghost of the witch Beatrice borrowed the power of Rokenjima's evil spirits to become reborn. Until Kumasawa-san told me, I never knew the meaning of the shrine on the rocks by the sea.
熊沢が語りしは、漁師たちの間に語り継がれし古き古き物語。かつて六軒島は悪食島と呼ばれ、人の魂を喰らう恐ろしい悪霊が住んでいたと伝える物語。
ねえ熊沢、僕たちにも聞かせてよ。
恐ろしい恐ろしい、六軒島の悪霊の物語
よ。いいですともいいですとも。六軒島はかつては小豆島という名でした。でももっと大昔の呼び名は悪食島でした。島に近寄る船乗りを海の底に引きずり込んで魂を食らうと噂されておりまして、そんな恐ろしい悪霊がこの島にいるんでございますよ。
それは熊沢の好む定番、新しい使用人がやってくるたびに聞かせるお約束の怪談。普段ならばくだらないと笑い捨てられるそれも、後宮家の屋敷以外に何も存在せず、嵐の夜には不気味なうなりを聞かせるこの寂しい六軒島では、誰もが神妙に耳を傾けるのだった。
あの海岸の社は悪霊を封じ込めるためだったのね。
親方様も薄気味悪いオカルト趣味をお持ちだし、
お屋敷も薄気味悪くて何かが潜んでそう。
スカビの修験者がようやく抑え込むのが精一杯。かろうじて封じ込められてはいますが、今も夜な夜な犠牲者を求めて夜の屋敷を徘徊しているのですよ。
親方様の書斎見た？
見たわ。まるで悪魔の実験室だわ。
親方様は悪魔の研究をしているって噂だよ。
死んだ愛人ベアトリーチェを蘇らせる研究だって言ってたわ。
その魔法の実験の生贄に子供たちを呼び寄せてるんじゃないかって。
キャー怖い。親方様に一人で書斎に来いって言われたらどうしよ
う。なんかね、昔書斎に行ったまま帰ってこない子がいたらしいよ。
きっと亡霊のベアトリーチェの新しい肉体にする実験の犠牲になったんだわ。
そうですとも。ベアトリーチェ様が肉体を求め亡霊となってさまよっておられるのです。2階の貴賓室はベアトリーチェ様の住みか。お部屋を掃除するときはくれぐれも礼を失することはあってはなりませんよ。さもないと
思春期の想像力たくましき少年少女たちにとって怪談は恐ろしいながらも魅力的なおとぎ話であった。一つの物語を共有し共感することで 連帯感が生まれる。すると共感は義務となり、それを受け入れることが共同体に加わる通過儀礼のようになる。ずっと昔からそれは繰り返され、受け継がれてきたのだ。
ええ、私も六軒島でお勤めをするようになってすぐにその話を熊沢さんや先輩方に聞かされました。
僕も聞かされたよ。主に姉さんにね。
私も聞かされましたとも。主に熊沢さんでした。
臆病そうなシャノンはともかく、男の子のカノンや大の大人のゴーダまで怪談を信じたの？
僕は別に信じてたわけでは。
怪談やジンクスなどはどこの職場にもあるものです。私がかつて勤めておりましたホテルにもいくつもそういう話がありましたとも。
つまりバカバカしい話だと思って気にしなかった？
空気を読むってとこはあったかもしれない
ですね。怪談もジンクスもその職場のローカルルールです。それに新参者が背けば打ち解けることはできませんからね。
そういうこと。魔女なんているものか。バカバカしいなんて言うと姉さんと喧嘩になるからね。上辺だけでも合わせた方が楽だったし。
もうそんな気持ちじゃバチが当たるよ。大怪我をした人もいたらしいんだから。
そんな感じでどこの職場でもそういう話はあるものです。職場の怪談と会社創業者のとんでも武勇伝はどんなに突拍子がなくても受け入れて信じる。それが新しい職場に溶け込むということですとも。
みんな大人だね。
I went to each window around the chapel in the order I'd cleaned them, searching carefully in all the places I might have left it. I had been cleaning the windows with it, so it had probably been set down near one of those. When did I leave it behind, I wonder? Now that I think about it, I don't think I had it anymore when I reached the last window. So I must have completely forgotten to clean that window frame. Ah. Through the window, I could see the others leaving in groups. Shannon turned around and glanced up, looking worried. I don't want to be responsible for making everyone wait, so I'm actually glad they're leaving without me. Still, naive though it may have been, I wanted them to wait. Oh no. The sun's beginning to set, and the chapel's getting darker and darker. I don't want to hang around in the place like this all by myself. I better find the small broom fast. No, that's not all. I also need to clean the window frames I forgot. I kind of have a bad feeling I know how this is going to end. Madam is strict. She'll probably check all of the windows carefully. If she does, I'll be the one that gets in trouble tomorrow. But really, where did I lose it? Why did I lose it? The darkness grew and grew. When it became dark enough that I would need a light before long, I began to panic. I dashed around and around the chapel, a tear streaming down my face. As I stumbled about pathetically, I could feel the presence of a prankster witch, giggling at me from under the door and up by the ceiling. The ghost of Beatrice, the master's mistress, wanders about in search of a body to this very day. As she gains the power of Rokenjima's evil spirits, Her strength steadily grows, and she waits for the day of her resurrection. And for some reason, she's peeking out at me. And if I ever take my eyes off of something for a second, she snatches it away and hides it. This isn't the first time this has happened. Whenever I look away, keys, handkerchiefs, pencils, erasers, all of them vanish almost right away. Even though I was planning to use them later, or I just wanted to put them in their proper place. They disappear as soon as I turn around. It isn't someone hiding them as a prank. Are you sure? Because that's what I was thinking. It's happened many times when I'm the only person around. Everyone always says I'm too careless and forgetful, and they laugh at me, get mad at me. I do try to be alert, but like some kind of bad joke, I lose things easily when I forget about them for just a short while. So sometimes I think, well, this eraser's just going to disappear sooner or later, and I stare at it. But at those times alone, it doesn't disappear. Nothing disappears when I'm alert. But as soon as I think I'm safe, and the tension relaxes just a bit, then something else will disappear. Why is it always me? The witch? Yeah, I hear it. I can hear that witch laughing at me as I lamely run around in circles. Listening to that voiceless laugh, I finally slammed my hands against the wall, crying tears of frustration. Please, just stop it. Why do you always hide my things and get me in trouble? And the witch answered,
愚かな。決まっておろうが。そなたがそうして困ってうろたえている姿が面白いから以外に、どんな理由があろうか。
I couldn't bear it. Even though I knew what she said was true, hearing it said directly was incredibly annoying. I understand. That small broom probably is somewhere in this chapel. No, that's not quite it. Right until I came to this window here, I'm sure it was right by this window frame. That's right, I'm sure I put it by this window. But the prankster witch Beatrice used her magic. And just before I reached this spot, she instantly teleported the small room to the next window over. The instant I approached that window, a hole appeared beneath the small broom, swallowing it up. And it came out by the next window after that. It landed right inside it, as though it had been there the whole time. And this happened over and over again. As I ran up to that window, the small broom fell into a magic hole and went to the next window. And when I went to that window, it went to the next window. And I realized that she was just making fun of me. So no matter how much I searched, it would be useless. But if I stop searching, I'll just be sitting there by one window or another. So this isn't a search. It's a test of endurance. I kept chasing after the small broom, and Beatrice kept making it escape to the next window over, trying to make me give up. This is an eternal chase. That'll end only when one of us gives up. So I kept going around and around, even to windows that I knew I already searched. If it's not by this one, then the next one, and the next one. And the witch kept moving the small broom to the next window, and the next one. Just give it a rest. How long are you going to make fun of me? This isn't the only time. You always do this. Are you sure that she's moving it around and you didn't lose it? The shrill, voiceless laugh of the formless witch continued to mock my sobbing. The witch is right beside me, laughing at me. Ooh. Sounds like a new track. As I dash around the chapel, she's following along with me, taunting me. Then she must be there. She's right behind me, just over my shoulder, still cackling away. I know that turning around won't help, since she has no form. I can try to look, but I mustn't look with my eyes. Once my eyes tell me there's nothing there, I won't be able to see anymore. I learned that from the director of the Fukuin house. You mustn't try to see with your eyes. You must see with the eyes of your heart. The whole world is filled with God's love. In the many blessings of everyday life, one can see God and angels and the Holy Ghost. If you try to look at them with your eyes, you cannot see them. So you won't be able to see them. So you won't be able to feel them or understand them. With the eyes of the heart, you will quietly understand. You don't look at them. You see and draw them with your heart. In this way, I learned to recognize beings not of this world at the Fukuin house. It doesn't just mean being able to see God. This power lets one see all of those not of this world. Please, stop it now. Stop this prank.
ほう。わらわに
Ho?
話しかけることができるというの。
Ho. I'm clumsy, bad at my job, and I do put things down and forget about them a lot. But I know which things were my fault, and which things were because of your pranks.
これはこれは。姿なきわらわを知覚するだけでなく、わらわのささやかな遊びまでも理解するとは。思ったよ。お前は面白い存在ではないか。ヤス。
I'm usually called Yatsu when one of the older servants is laughing behind my back at some mistake I made. So when I hear that name, it feels bad. She called me, not by the blessed name given to me by the Fukuin house, but by that unblessed name. Upsetting the heart is a classic move for evil beings to make. By doing that, they make it so that their presence isn't noticed. To beings like witches, being understood is like shoving them out into the light of day. It won't work. In the Fukuin house, I learned how to perceive those not of this world. So, I already understand you.
面白いやつだ。吹けば飛ぶような儚い存在であったわらわを捉えて離さぬとはな。気に入ったぞ、ヤス。
It won't work. I'm now understood and perceived you. No matter how many unpleasant things you say, you'll just expose the ugliness of your heart. Without turning around, I slowly let my range of vision fill the entire chapel. It was as though the viewpoint of my soul was floating out from the shell of my head. See, inch by inch, my range of vision is floating out of my head and drifting upwards. as I looked down at myself, standing there with head hanging and eyes tightly shut. The eyes of my heart very slowly rose up to the ceiling of the chapel. And when I looked down from there, I saw myself standing in the center of the chapel, and the witch standing behind me. Apparently the witch realized that I could see her. Ah, you're familiar? She turned around and raised her eyes to look at the eyes of my heart floating by the ceiling. At last, I could see the witch Beatrice with the eyes of my heart.
You're
not Beatrice. The demonic lips twisted in an ugly curve. It was clearly a challenging, repulsive demon smile. She wore a blood-red dress and hat. The design was completely different from anything humans wore. Her hair was blonde. It had countless beautiful curls like a princess from a picture book. But there was no trace of cuteness about her.
そなたは他の人間たちとは少し違うように思っていたが、どうやらそれはわらわの間違いだったようだ。そなたは少しどころか、他の人間たちとはまるで違うらしい。
You sad witch, who can be seen by no one, heard by no one. Have you been pulling these pranks all the time just to catch the attention of humans?
わらわの貧弱なる魔力を尽くし、人間どもの隙に介入するが、何をしても奴らは魔法とは思わぬ。ほんのちょっとした勘違いと決めつけ。
You know, I just had the thought. This is supposed to be like Beatrice's origin story, right? More or less. Because when Leon doesn't exist as like the kid that Natsui raises, Beatrice exists. I wonder if this is what started Beatrice, you know, because that's how evil, you know, that's how bad guys start, right? You know, in crappy superhero movies. Like, they start out by being tormented by someone evil and then they themselves become evil. And that kind of thing. I'm wondering if that's how this happened.
わらわの存在をケーキのろうそくでも吹き消すかのように簡単に消し去ってしまう。
If so, then I've just saved you. Because I understand you and have perceived you.
救うだわらわにとってそなたとの出会いなど新しい暇つぶし以上でも以下でもないわ。
It's getting dark. I don't have the time to play with you anymore.
おやおや、これはすまぬ。夢中で遊んでいると暗くなるのに気づかぬものだ。
Please give it back. My cleaning tool.
ちびぼうきとやらかあるぞ。その隣の窓辺に。
But as soon as I get close, you'll move it to the next window over.
我が姿が神出鬼没であるように、指を一つ鳴らすだけで、このように自由自在よ。
The witch snapped her fingers, and various things throughout the chapel were sucked into a black pitfall beneath them, disappearing. No, they didn't disappear. The instant they vanished into the dark holes, other dark holes appeared in completely different parts of the chapel, and the vanished objects fell out of those. Chairs, musical scores, clocks, and vases started appearing and disappearing all around the room. It made it feel as though countless tools were flying about the chapel.
やれはするが、やりはせぬ。さすがにこれではいたずらの域を超えるのでな。
I wonder where the witch draws the line between pranks and magic. When she snapped her fingers again, all of the loud flying objects returned to their original spots. And silence fell.
そなたをわらわを捕らえたとな。それは同じであるわ。わらわがそなたを捕らえたのと同じことであるぞ。
The Fukuin director told me not to try and see evil beings. I obviously didn't listen to him. If you see them, they will possess you. Now that I understood this witch, a bond has been formed between us.
その通り。そなたがわらわを認めたおかげで、わらわはそなたとの縁を得た。日々に退屈していたわらわにとって、そなたごとき幼子であっても、話し相手が生まれるのは良いことだ。
I will talk to you from time to time. So will you stop pulling pranks like this?
いや、話し相手ではない。遊び相手であるわ。遊びならばいたずらはつきものであろう。まあよい。今日はこれで十分楽しんだ。日が陰り、月が満ちてきた。わらわもそなたの前にいつまでも姿を現すのは疲れる。今日はこれにてお開きとしようではないか。ほうき一本でそなたとたっぷり遊べた。
Please give it back.
嫌だ。これはそなたとの出会いの記念に。文句はないな。
If I said I did, would you give it back to me?
わらわは人間の言うことなど聞きはせぬ。しかし友人の言うことには耳を傾けぬでもない。
If you give it back, I'll acknowledge you as a friend.
愚かなる人間め。それが魅力的な取引とでも思ったか。わらわに取引を持ちかけたくば、神秘の魔法陣の一つも描いてみせよ。と言いたいところだが、そなたの申し出は考える余地があるだろう。
What do you mean, you might?
そなたを我が友人として迎えてよいものか。預からせてもらおうぞ。何しろ魔女は天の弱。答えを求められたら即答を拒むのが魔女というものよ。
Understood. Then I'll leave the small broom with you. Please give it back when you decide to become my friend.
このほうき、そなたとの友情の架け橋となるや否か。しばらく預からせてもらい、それを迷う悦を楽しませてもらおうぞ。
When the witch snapped her fingers, the broom for which I had searched for so long fell out of a hole in the air, landing between the fingers she had just snapped.
それではさらばだ。そなたとの遊戯、退屈はしなかったぞ。ぜひまた遊ぼうぞ。
If you're my friend, that is.
猫はネズミをいたぶるとき、友情を育んでからいたぶるというのか。
Now I'll never get it clean. The witch faded away. As she did, the eyes of my heart shut themselves. When I returned to my body, I suddenly felt tired and let out the breath I'd been holding. Of course, when I turned around, there was no one to be seen. I couldn't feel the witch's presence anywhere anymore. It had gotten very dark by this time. I decided to leave the chapel. There's no point in searching for the small broom any longer. Not until the witch decides to give it back. I went out of the chapel. The chapel key had been left in the lock. I used it to lock the door. What am I going to do about the small broom? There's nothing I can do. I can't even blame the witch. It could cannibalize a larger broom and make it smaller. I must acknowledge that I'm responsible for giving the witch a chance. When I happened to glance downward, I saw a small broom lying there by my feet. It was the broom I had been searching for all of this time. Don't tell me that it'll be swallowed up by a dark hole the instant I bend over to pick it up? No. This is a sign from the witch. A sign that she acknowledges me as a friend. Or maybe your servant friends decided to steal it. I picked it up. Oh, I am one yet many.
この島に来て初めてできた友人はどうやら人間ではないようだった。
You don't consider Shannon a friend?
しかし思い返せばそれは当然。魔女の島でできる友人がどうして魔女でなかろうか。これが我とベアトリーチェの初めての出会いである。しかしながら勘のいい諸見はお気づきのように、これは本当のベアトリーチェとの出会いではない。我がベアトリーチェと呼ぶその魔女は後に他の名で呼ばれることとなる。しかし人ならざるものであることに違いはない。そして人ならざるものに縁を持つことは人ならざる世界への縁を持つことともなる。我は未だこれより六軒島で数奇なる運命をたどることになるとは知る由もなかったのである。
Yeah, it definitely looks like that might have been the start of a long adventure towards whoever the culprit is, being Beatrice. Perhaps? At least that's what I'm kind of grasping from this at the moment.
ほんと。
Alright, we'll get back to the other servants complaining later. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought. If, obviously without being too spoilery, I did notice that some people seem to be getting a little close to spoilers. And I'd appreciate if you get anywhere near that to hit, Rot 13 for, to translate it. And try not to, what I think the biggest things we're running into is try not to take something that I might have not otherwise thought too heavily about and bring it to my attention, which is kind of weird because I get what people are doing. I get, they want me to think, and that's good. But I personally prefer not to get focused on anything in particular. I'd like to kind of figure it out myself. So if we could avoid that, I would appreciate that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time for some more Umineko. Bye!